prostitutes, drugs, and a church to pick up the tab.
The Spokane pastor's bizarre rampage and the videotaped confession his lawyers don't want a jury to see. A former Spokane pastor accused of trying to kidnap and rape a restaurant worker confessed to the crimes on videotape the very same day.
Herman Lewis's trial got underway in Superior Court this morning, and only KXLY4 was there when the very damaging video was played. And that's where Jeff Humphrey joins us live. And Jeff, the jury hasn't seen this tape yet?
No, Dave, and that's exactly what Lewis's defense attorney is trying to prevent. On the tape, Lewis comes off as someone who's actually proud of his double life, urging his congregation to follow the teachings of the Bible, while Lewis went out and spent their offerings, he says, on illegal drugs and prostitutes.
It's been more than a year now since Herman Lewis was arrested for trying to rape a cook and run over police with his Corvette.
He was making statements that he was God. He was also making statements that he was sorry and that he wanted Jesus to take him now.
That day, Lewis told officers he was hearing voices, and his behavior landed him in Eastern State Hospital. On the advice of his drug dealer, Lewis had hoped the doctors would diagnose him as mentally ill, and today we learned why.
He stated that he was told by Mr. Harris that if he ever got in trouble with the police, to act crazy because the police would not put a crazy man in jail.
Did Mr. Lewis say he was pretending to be crazy?
Yes, he did.
Once Lewis abandoned his crazy act, he sat down in this interview room and detailed the events of that day on videotape.
I went in and acted a fool, and there's this white girl, and I used to go and talk to her, give her the money, and I tried to get her to get from behind the counter and go with me and have sex. She didn't want to, so I started dragging her out the door.
That's when restaurant customer Enar Pedersen tried to stop the alleged kidnapping, but the older eater was no match for Lewis.
He pushed me back, so I hit him, and I didn't realize I hit him so hard. When he fell down, his face hit the concrete, and there was blood everywhere.
Lewis, a former church pastor, also told police how he had fleeced his own flock.
He described that all he had to do to get his congregation to give him money was to have twice preach and say a few amens and have them kick up their heels, and he stated the money would come rolling in, and which allowed him to leave this lifestyle.
Preaching on Sundays, running women doing drugs on Monday.
Now, jury selection in Lewis's trial continues here tomorrow. We do not expect a decision from the judge about whether or not she will allow the jury to see that confession until Wednesday, but you don't have to wait that long. We have it for you right now on KXLY.com. Reporting live at the courthouse, Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.